Happy Friday, everyone. I'm super excited to do today's live stream because we didn't have one on Monday. I'm super sorry about that. I'm super excited to see your awesome projects. I love it that you're all chatting in the chat, but to each other. It is what open source is really about. It's about collaboration first and code second. So this is epic. And today we do have Radio Eddie going on. So a big shout out to Nick, who is going to be helping me manage that. He's going to be doing all the management of that. So Nick, thank you so much. I'm going to let Nick say hi, and then Nick will talk about how to get involved and get on Radio Eddie. But before Nick does, I need to give Nick a shout out because I know Nick won't do this himself. Nick wrote BeccaBot. So if you see BeccaBot in our Discord channel, Nick wrote that. And I want to share a link to Nick's GitHub profile in the chat while Nick is talking about Radio Eddie.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Let us know in the chat if you were excited for today's live stream. And if you would like to come up on stage with us, hop on over to our Discord server. At the very top, you will see a stage channel called Radio Eddie Stage. Click on that. You'll pop in and then click the hand at the bottom of the screen. And that lets us know that you would like to speak on stage. We will say, come on up, and we'll bring you onto the stage, and you will be live with us on Radio Eddie for everybody to hear. It sounds intimidating, but it's not. It's a lot of fun, and I encourage everybody to participate. However, if you do not plan on speaking on stage, we encourage you to listen on the live stream, not through the Discord audio, for two reasons. One, it helps Eddie's numbers, and Eddie adds so much value to our community. We want to do everything we can to help Eddie in return. And two, the audio in Discord is about 10 seconds ahead of the video, and it gets a little hard to keep track of the audio compared to the video.
Yes, that's true. Help my stats, everyone. Give this video a thumbs up. Nick, thank you so much for that explanation. Thank you so much for helping me with the live stream and Radio Eddie. So everyone, I have shared Nick's link, GitHub link in the chat. Go follow Nick on LinkedIn, no, on GitHub to see what the awesome things Nick is up to. Okay, so today we are going to be reviewing your open source project. So we have like 4 pages to go through. So I have got a 4-minute timer, which does sound like quite a long time, but the 4 minutes goes really fast. I'm going to be trying to be even more strict today because we've got a lot to get through. We are talking about maybe having like, I don't know, a 4-hour live stream to try and get through some of these. So we will keep you posted on how that goes. We do chat about that in the Discord. There's a link to that in the description below. But let's give a shout out to a few people. So first, I've lost some of the chat right at the beginning for some reason because they got Vincent saying 6. So it obviously was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't know where they've gone. But awesome to have you here, Vincent. I know it's already Saturday for you in, I think the Philippines is where you are, in the far east in Asia. Alex, how you doing, Alex? I hope your exams are going well. Kunal, Tothagata, Koalia. Emmanuel's new, so I loved it how everyone was giving Emmanuel a warm welcome to the Discord just before the live stream, and it's great to have you here on the live stream. And Karuna, awesome to have you here. Karuna is one of our mods, is like with Nick, and they've got a few other mods in the chat, so do make them feel welcome as well. They do work really, really hard to help the community be super inclusive and to grow, so this is awesome. I couldn't do it by myself. Let's give them a victory sound effect. Victory sound effect for all of you mods out there. And who else did I see pop into the chat as well? The usual suspects, Faisal as well. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. We've got so much to get through. I do have a timer, so it should hopefully work. And I can bring your chat up on the screen, Eddie says. Okay, yes, let me just do a quick test. Here is one. Here we go. It does work. Okay, great. Let's get started. So who have we got first? We have got this one first. Actually, before I get started, don't forget you can join our GitHub organization as well. Got 834 members. It'd be awesome to see you in there. Just create an issue on the support repo. Okay, let's get started. First one's first. Okay, we have, what's the full name? Chinmay. Okay, Chinmay has got a few links in here. We're gonna pick one on their behalf. We're not gonna do all of them. Before I get started, let me hit that timer. Timer should appear. Got a blue progress bar at the bottom here, and it's going to move along with a countdown in the corner. Okay. People have already given feedback, which I think is amazing. So Tom, I don't know if Tom was in the chat, But Schmelto or Tom has already given some feedback, which is amazing. And this helps you all stand out. So it's not just about sharing your projects, it's about getting involved in the conversation on other people's projects. My clients who join Discord and who are in the live stream sometimes do see this. They do ask about certain people. So it's great to have your open source profile stand out. Okay, what have we got? We've got a GitHub profile, we've got a portfolio, and we've got an open source project. What does everyone think in the chat? What should we do? What should we do with first? I'm really looking forward to a GitHub profile, but I'm going to let you all decide. So write profile, portfolio, or project in the chat. So you kind of got 3, and we are eating into the timer. So let me pause the timer for a moment. Pause the timer. And then, yes, let's see what you all decide. We've got 1 portfolio, got 1 profile. Tom says Eddie Op. Thank you so much. Tom Op too. Awesome. Let's have a look. We need a couple more. I've got 1 of each. Let's go. Portfolio, project. That's like 2 of each. Oh, portfolio. I think it's pretty equal at the moment. I need a coin to flick a coin somewhere or something like that. What are we thinking? I think profile might just be winning. I haven't really counted it. I'm sure someone has. And they're going to say, Eddie, no. This one's got 1 more. But
Executive Radio Eddie decision to start with a profile.
Okay.
Get ourselves warmed up.
Let's do it. Okay. So here's the let me share a link to the issue. So therefore you can have a look at it as well. You can leave some comments as well on it as well if you want. So let's open the profile. Here we go. Okay. First impressions. Oh, let me go to their GitHub page. My bad. Is that what you're going to say, Nick?
This is not README. The name is wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It's got version 1. Okay, it's their template. We can review this, but you're right. Someone could raise an issue. Let's get everyone in the chat some green squares as well. We love those green squares. So we can review this. It was their first link, and we can maybe mention it. So there are no issues at the moment. So someone can raise an issue to say use the issues. There's 1 issue there. It's 1 green square giveaway. And maybe, yes, say that, do they have an actual... I'm guessing they have one, but the way they've done this is they don't want that version live yet, which I think they're missing a trick, like missing an opportunity. Like this one does not look as good as this one. So let's raise some issues. I'll put them all in a comment under the initial issue, and I want all of you, for each point that I make, raise an issue, get a green square. Remember to share the green square love with the rest of the community. So let's have a look. Reviewed on the live stream. There we go. Looks great. Some thoughts. Okay, here we go. So first thought I would say is it's not being used. It's got a V1 in it, doesn't match their username, so it's kind of wasted because this looks really good. My first impression is like, wow. What are all your first impressions? I can't hear everyone.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, type
or
in
on
the
an
chat.
issue.
Yes. Kamal, hi. Awesome to have you here. I think we've got a few other highs as well. And Satvik, hopefully I pronounced that right. Uraj, awesome to have you all here. Okay, let me write some notes. Repo has V1. Oops, got right. V1, so not displayed on your profile. I think that's just like, it looks really good. This banner's brilliant. I really like the handwritten side. I think that's great. I should actually write that down. Love the banner. What else have we got? Talks a bit about themselves. I think it's great. It's one kind of like one page on my screen, so it's really quite clean. I do really like it. I wonder what the hackathon links goes to. I'm guessing it's going to hack list. Okay, nice. Wonder why it's a template repo though. And then you got these expansion parts as well, which I think is great. And it doesn't make it too long. All the icons match apart from the Firebase. My that Firebase just doesn't fit in. So maybe make that suggestion. Again, raise issues for each of these items, everyone. Get your green squares. Firebase icon does not match. Okay, and connect with me. Are these links as well? These are all links as well. I think it looks really good. Thanks for visiting. Yeah, I think
we
it's
forgot
clean.
the timer.
Oh, I forgot the timer again. Damn it. Did anyone
Oops.
say anything in the chat? Timer Eddie. Alex, thank you so much. A bit behind. Okay. Yeah, I can see Emmanuel saying I like the banner and colors, right? It's really, really good. Having those is really good, definitely. I do like that. Okay. Timer's still paused. Okay, the timer's going. We might have to cut this one a little bit short because it's not short. We didn't put the timer on. What else? But I think it looks really, really good. I think I haven't got much to say. It's got a profile picture, which I always really like. Just like some sort of picture, you can kind of feel like you can kind of connect with that person. I suppose, these icons on the banner might be a bit misleading. People might think they can click on it, and if they click on it, it goes to their website, but they're all going to go to the same place. So maybe no icons in the banner could be a suggestion. Icons in the banner are misleading. But that's it. I think it looks really, really good. Let's close that one and let's have a look. Eddie, we can collaborate. We're all collaborating now. That's what it's about. Collaboration first, code second. Awesome. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The timer is still going. Let me see. By the time I find the next one up, it'll probably finish anyway, and we can start it again. Okay, next one on the list. What do we have next? Review a project. Okay. By Nicolo. Okay, let's have a look. It's an open source project. Awesome. One link. That's great. I think that's when we maybe improve the template. So I've opened that. Here we go. Let's share some thoughts and let's see what you all think as well. Okay, first impressions of this project. What are your all first impressions? Let me see. It's got, first impressions, you look at the numbers and the stars, okay? It's got almost 400 stars, 22 forks. It looks like a healthy project straight away. It's got 30 open issues. Again, healthy. 16 branches seems a little bit high. 26 tags is great. It's really good. We'll have a look at those branches in a second and see if some of them are dead. Maybe we can suggest that they close some of them, because it does happen to all of us. Okay, and let's see. We've got a description. So it's a tool to access your cloud. Okay, awesome, nice description, and it's got a link to the website. Always useful, always like that. Cool. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, everyone, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. We've only got 17 likes at the moment. We need to get more. We need to beat 100.
Eddie,
okay, yeah.
You ready for this one? This is a big one.
Uh-oh. What happened? Did I break it?
Are using a wiki.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we haven't seen anybody use the wiki like ever. Let's have a look. Oh, and they've got a full-on like tutorials, use cases. This is really good. The documentation is a big positive. So we need to give them like a level up. Sound effect, documentation, amazing. There is a limitation with the wiki. It is a Git repo, so you can actually clone this and work on it locally, which is great. The downside is people cannot submit pull requests. The only downside, you kind of limit it. So what they could actually do is clone this, clone the wiki and put it into a docs folder and commit it to the project, which I want to suggest actually. But it's really good that they've got documentation. Don't you think so, Nick? I mean, it's just like proper on.
Yes. No, this is fantastic. This looks very much like a professional application.
Exactly. The wiki is great, but suggest moving it to the docs. Oops, not how they spell docs. Docs folder in the repo so others can contribute, others can submit PRs. Okay. Good spot. Good spot. Okay, what does everyone else think? Everyone's being quite quiet in the chat. We want to know your thoughts. This is a collaborative team effort. We all want to know your thoughts. We have Alex on Radio Eddie. Alex, how are you doing?
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here. And again, this project is, I'm going to repeat what they said, but it looks very cool. I really like the organization and the structure of it.
It's got a change log in the releases as well. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
In the releases is awesome. Yes. Really well done. Let's have a look at those branches. Let's see if we can give some constructive feedback. Let's have a look. What have we got? So if we go to branches, why are there so many? How old? 24 days ago. They're not too old, so like within a month. So these are stale branches. These are quite old, but they might be keeping them for historic reasons. Sometimes you do a spike. You might try something out, and you kind of keep it there. So it's not too bad. It's not like it's going out of control. So it's looking really, really good. They might have a project board. They have a project board. Look at this. This is a really well organized project. Definitely. Let's have a look. Don't forget, we've also got the community tab. Let's see if ticks, like full house on the green ticks. I mean, you got to it is really well done. Really, really good project. It's obviously something they've built up over the time. So everyone watching, if you think, wow, like how can I get to that? It's something you don't do it all in one day. It is something you got to build up over time. That's why it's important to put your open source project out and open as early as possible. You can get feedback from people, suggestions, and you just make these improvements over time. Oh, I think Vincent has spotted something. Hide the packages. Yes, I think they should hide the packages as well. Good spot. Let's give some constructive feedback. Suggest hiding the packages if not used. Not used. And don't forget, everyone, it's behind my head. Let me move over a little bit. Oh, wrong way, Eddie. This way. Remember that you can create issues for each one of these items. So you get a green square for every time you raise an issue. Remember, contribution and adding value is not just about code and pull requests. So you could do that. So awesome. Good spot. I saw that in the chat. Vince says the project is perfect for me. It is very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very well done. I like it. What GitHub actions do we have running? Should we have a look? Oh, there's only one GitHub action. And apparently it hasn't run yet. Let's just go have a look at the code and see. Did I forget to start the timer? I think we're almost done this one anyway. I think I did. So we have on pull request. It's going to lint the pull request. Okay, that's pretty good. But I definitely think there were some more actions that can be run here. There's the stale bot. You could do like a welcome bot action to welcome the person contributing. So the releases they must do manually, whereas they could do that automated via GitHub Actions. So there's another one. Let me just check. They are, using most of the time conventional commit messages, not changelog. So I think some more actions. Let's just suggest that more GitHub Actions could be used. For example, creating. I could put it in. I could put a list below. What do you reckon? A sub list. 1, 2, 3. I'm not behind it, am I? No, good. Oh, I haven't got the shadow here. I've not put a light on. That light's on. I think I've put all the lights on. That light's on. That light's on. Let me move this light over here. Maybe that's a bit better. All the lights are on.
I think we lost our timer again.
Yeah, I forgot to start it this time. My bad, everyone.
Oops.
Yeah, I think this is the last point on this repo anyway, so we'll remember to start it for the next one. You all remind me, right? Create changelog. What else can we have? We can create release. Let's just check they're not using anything else. They might be using something. There is a changelog in here, so maybe they're doing it manually on the CLI. Just checking there's no Circle CI or Travis or anything like that. No. So no other CI looks like that's running. Create release, stale issues, PRs. I'm sure you all leave some suggestions. Okay, I want to close the ticket. I think that is good. And we're going to set a timer for the next one. But yeah, really, really well done. And the person is, it's under an org. So we don't know who the person is. Oh, we do know from the issue, I suppose. But really, really well done. Okay, next one. I think I saw my name there. Oh, we got a Grover. Why is my name there? I can't remember. I might have to skip mine. Okay, let's have a look. What is this? A web app made using Python. Let's have a look. So let me paste this in. And
Shout out to Tom for catching that. I missed adding the live stream label to this one, which is how we have a project from back in January that we just completely missed.
I see. Got you. Okay. Tom collects a coin. I did the sound effect. Tom, thank you so much for noticing that. We obviously don't want projects to get missed out. We feel bad, so that's perfect. Thank you. Awesome team effort. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I see some contributor names on here as well. We recognize Tom again. Tom, you're everywhere. That's awesome. Really, really good. Okay, so what do people think? My first impression is the naming convention of the folders aren't consistent. That just jumps out to me straight away. As in, I don't have a major preference on what it is. Just be consistent within one project. That's going to be my biggest suggestion. Folder names are not consistent. Suggest using one style. Oh, timer! Did anyone say timer? No one said timer. Start the timer. Oh, Nicolo is here. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. You're welcome. That repo was epic. We hope to see more of you in Discord, so you can collaborate with people and yeah, the people can learn from the awesome stuff that you've done. So thank you so much for submitting that. It was awesome. Let's have a look. Did I miss anything else in the chat? Probably. Mikey, long time no hear. Mikey, awesome to have you back. I hope your work's going well. Not such a new job anymore. You've must have been there a few months now, but glad you could make it. Chat's been going. I've probably missed a few other things, but I don't want to eat into this person's timer. So Eddie, stop talking. Focus on the repo. So what does everyone else think?
You can go to the community tab.
Sorry, say that again, Alex.
You can go to the community tab, and
yes,
there are some things they can add the code of conduct, the contributing MD.
Perfect. Suggest having a code of conduct. And don't forget, everyone, you can raise issues for each of these bullet points that I'm putting in as a comment, so you can get some green squares for your profile. I could raise them, and Nick could raise them, and Alex could raise them, but we've all probably got too many green squares. We want to share the love with all of you.
I think I have like 2 today.
2 for Nick is like 200.
No, I think it's actually, let me look. Oh, sorry, I have 5 today.
That's probably still 5 more than most. Suggest having an issue.
Yes, everyone listening in, let us know in the chat when you've got your first green square and how many of you are going to get more green squares than me today.
Yes, and let us know in the chat if you need some green squares, because we'll make sure we'll get you some green squares. You were welcome. It was awesome to review it. Okay, time is still going right. So it's got some workflows. I do like that. I love CodeQL. Nice. There could be some other GitHub actions as well. Let's see. Screenshots, got to be great. Let's make that note of that. Great to have screenshots in the README. Oh, can't spell README. Getting started, okay, sounds good, and how to run it. Looks pretty good. What version of Python do I need, I suppose, is my question. But otherwise, yeah, it looks good. Are issues being used? Some issues are being... Oh, people have raised them already! Yes! Come on, that's a victory sound. Lots of green squares for all of you. I just clicked on something on my streaming computer with a mouse by mistake. Hopefully I didn't end the stream. Okay.
Hey, you're still live.
Still live.
Are my bars still moving?
Your bars are still moving. Yes.
I think we're good.
Oh, the countdown sound is not coming through. Let me turn the countdown sound on. Okay, here we go. The sound will get louder as the number reaches 0. Okay, let's see how that goes. But that's great. Good to see some green squares coming. There is a project board as well. Tasks. Nice. They're using that. That's good. Okay. Great to see the project board being you. What I don't get is I see so many people going, oh yeah, I plan my projects on Trello, or I plan what I need to do on Trello. I was like, but we've got GitHub project boards, and you can have them under your profile, under an organization, as well as under a project. I don't know why people don't use it more. I use it for everything. Okay, I think that's good. How long have we got on the timer? Did the timer finish? I missed it. I probably need to put the timer in. Let me see if I can put the timer in my ear. Therefore, I can hear the sound getting louder and louder as well. But hopefully, you all still hear it too. Okay. Thank you, Agrova, for submitting that. There we go. Next one. My one. No, we're going to skip my one for now. We'll do this another time. Unless you all really want to review my project. We'll do it another time. I'm keen to get all your projects done first. Koalia. Awesome. Okay, let me paste this in. Let's see. So what have we got? We've got their profile, a project, and their website. What are we all thinking? Koalia's in the chat. So, Koalia, and you're on Radio Eddie as well in the audience. Jump up on stage and let us know which one you would like us to review. And if anyone wants to come and practice their public speaking and give some feedback, you can give it in the chat. But if you want to practice your public speaking, jump in Radio Eddie on Discord and join me on audio. It would be great to have you here.
It's a great experience, so don't miss it.
Exactly. We're all friendly, we're all nice. We all want you to succeed. No one wants you to fail. The only one who's going to fail here is me, because I mumble. I had my flu jab? No. My COVID vaccine today, and my arm is very sore. So bear with me. No, yesterday, not today. I had it yesterday evening. I'm still recovering. Okay. Right. Koalia, what should we do? Okay, so we've got Saeed, if I pronounce your name right, says project. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Any other suggestions? Faraday Academy, Gwen, awesome to have you here. Gwen, jump on Radio Eddie. I'd love to get you on the live stream. And while you're doing that, I will shout out your channel. Everyone, if you're into Python and Vue, check out Gwen's YouTube channel. It's super, super awesome. But yes, Gwen, jump in our Discord and you can join the audio, and yeah, you can help me review the next project, and I'll give you a shout out, another shout out as well. Hide the wiki. Yeah, you're right. Vincent is right. We should probably hide the wiki more if we're not using it. I think I've done that for this project, but that could have been another suggestion. So I've missed that on the previous review. So if you can all raise an issue on that, I think that'd be really, really good. Okay.
You can hide the wiki. You can hide the wiki. Is the wiki hidden by default?
I don't think
now
it
I have
is.
to go look at mine.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is hidden by default.
Yes. You can enable it manually to.
I'm pretty sure it's under settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go, wiki.
Default is not visible.
Default is not visible?
I thought it was visible by default. I can't remember.
It's visible on mine.
Yeah, I thought it was visible by default.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Turn that off.
Yes, Gwen, we have Radio Eddie. We're doing it for a couple of months now, and people can jump on and get involved in the conversation without having to make their hair perfect like me, because, you know, I make my hair perfect for my live streams. Okay, let's get started. I think we've got someone said project. Let's do project. So let's pick this one.
If I turn off the issues tab on my repository, that means my code doesn't have any bugs, right?
True. There is no spoon. Oh, timer. Let me start the timer. Here we go. Where's the timer? Did I bust it again? And we have, I just noticed, looked over to my other screen. We also have Karuna on Radio Eddie. Karuna, how you doing? We should, actually, Nick, can you do me a favor? Could you share Karuna's and Alex's GitHub links in the chat while I'm reviewing this? Everyone go follow Karuna and Alex for being on Radio Eddie. It's awesome to have them here. And there are mods as well. But we want to get other people on Radio Eddie in addition to mods. You're all welcome. Okay, timer's going. Okay, we're good. Not sure what this grey like thing here on the left is. A bit weird. My bad. Okay. Maybe if I push this back a bit, the green screen back. Well, that's a bit better. There we go. Okay, first impressions on Koalia's repo. Okay, let me have a look. Put that in. No, I did not mean to click that. No, go away. Here we go. First impressions. It's got description. It's got a link. I think that's always good. I have to click on the link. Let's see where it goes. Nice. Very cool. Very retro gaming. license, README, releases. Yes. Okay, releases. Level up sound effect. Definitely. Everyone, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. README, an achievement, 1 second prize. I love that. How so? You did this for a hackathon, and then you also concluded what happened with the hackathon. I think that's really good. I think that's awesome. Really like it. Click landing page. Lots of screenshots. Maybe a little bit too many screenshots, in my opinion. Maybe you could make an animated GIF, or maybe you could move those to a docs folder and just have like kind of the best 1 or 2 in the README, or 3. Otherwise it gets a little bit long. Just my personal preference and opinion there. Karuna's saying, oh, this is our hackathon. Oh, and Kewalia, you've joined on Radio Eddy.
Hello.
Hi, awesome to have you here. I see someone's tagged me in Discord, by the way. I'm not checking Discord until after the live stream.
Actually, it was me. Actually,
Okay.
I joined from my PC, so I can't actually talk when I join from a PC. So I have
got
joined
you.
from my mobile now.
Okay, no worries. I always check notifications after the live stream, otherwise I've got enough to manage anyway. But this looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks awesome. So I'm going to click on the settings one. It's on the settings, insights, and then go to community. Green ticks all round. Nice. Not using the wiki, so maybe hide the wiki. I think that's probably a good suggestion that we've learned from our discussion a few minutes ago. Hide the wiki tab. We'll do that. Oh, I love it that you've got releases. That's really good. Let's have a look. Maybe hide the packages as well. Hide packages. Let's have a look at releases. What have we got? Build, release. Okay. And you've got changes. That's nice. I mean, you could make this easier if you use, let me look at your commit messages. If you use conventional commits, you can have this done with a GitHub action, which will make it a lot easier. And the GitHub action is literally copy and paste. It's really, really simple. But no, it looks good. You're doing it manually, which is fine. So it's great that you're doing that. You have no actions yet. I'm a huge GitHub Actions fan. So I'll make a suggestion. Use GitHub Actions for automation. We can make some suggestions. Stale issues, releases, changelog, etc. Cool. Don't forget, everyone, I'm putting them in, let me move out the way, putting them in bullet points here, but you all can raise issues for each of these and get green squares for your GitHub profiles. Okay. So look what else we got. You've got a license. So what does the project do, Kawalia?
Actually, this project is a game which was aimed for spreading awareness about cyber security hacks and what all types of social engineering a hacker can do on you, and how can you protect yourself in a social environment. Yeah, that was like a game, questionnaire game, where the hacker proposes his hack, like I like something, I have sent you a pen drive like thing, and you get three to four options in from which you have to select a thing you will do to counter the hack of the hacker. And if you do so continuously, like you gain points if you do it correctly, the hacker loses point. If you do it wrong, hacker gains point and you lose point, and at the end one of them win. And yeah, it was like for spreading awareness.
That sounds awesome. I have a suggestion. I know you had Karuna, I think, on your team, and Karuna,
Yeah.
and you had Vincent as well. Is that correct?
Yeah. Vincent, Yuraj, I and Karuna were on this project during a hackathon.
Awesome. But my suggestion, which I'm going to write in the comment, is you have a YouTuber, you have Karuna on your team. It'd be great if you scripted something, just a short description like you mentioned, and put a video in the README. I think that would just be awesome. It would just make the repo just stand out that much more as well. So yes, suggest having I don't know, introduction, overview, video. You have a YouTuber in your team, Karuna. Hey Karuna, how you doing? Oh, can't hear the background.
Hey, I already made a demo video for it. I think we can put it there.
Okay, perfect. Yes. So I will leave that
Yeah,
comment how it
actually,
is.
yeah, under the screenshot, there's a demo video thing. I guess it's there, but there are many screenshots. I tried to put them in grid. It worked on my local system, that
Okay.
grid thing of screenshots. But when I just pushed it on GitHub, that went one below the other, so that
Got you.
became a very huge screenshot string.
Got you. Okay. No, it all sounds good. Well, it looks really good. Well done for coming second.
Thank you for reviewing.
No problem. Oh, have I closed too many tabs? I have. Okay, let's go back to support repo and see what we're going to get up next. I have completely blown out the timer. As always, 4 minutes goes fast when you're having fun. Support repo issues, live stream label. We're still on 4 pages. Whew, come on, let's go, Eddie. Skip mine. Next up, chat application. Okay, cool. Some suggestions already by the community, which we always love. Layal, awesome to have you here. How you doing? Long time. How's Kotlin going? Someone was asking about Kotlin the other day. I sent them in your direction. I can't remember who it was. Hey Kelly, happy Friday. How you doing? Where's everybody dialing in from? I say dialing in from. That's a really old term. But let me know in the chat. Remind me where you're all from. I know we got like Karuna from India, Vincent, I think from Philippines. Nick, I'm going to get this right. I want to say Washington, but not Washington, D.C. Apparently, they're 2 different places.
Correct.
Yes. Alex from Bulgaria. But let us know in the chat where you're dialing in from. I love it that our community spread all out, all over the world. And every time I see the list of where people are from, I'll learn some more locations. Okay, let's bring up this project. Let's start the timer. Is the timer started? Where's the timer? Yes, blue bar on the... That way. Okay, cool. Let's get going. Got India, Ohio. Oh, Nick, my knowledge of the US isn't so great. Ohio. So how's that? Like, I know where New York is, and I understand Washington, D.C. is near New York. Nick told me last time. And then I think, Nick, you're on the west side of, like,
Yes,
America.
Ohio is actually pretty close to Washington, D.C.
Oh, got you. So east side. Okay, cool. And we've got Faisal from India, Rishid from India as well, Rahul from India. Awesome. It's great. We've got like Midwest. I know where Midwest is. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. We've got a lot of the globe covered. That's awesome. Okay, let's have a look at this repo. The timer is going. I don't want to waste too much time. Got more forks and stars. That is very rare, but that's awesome. It means people are contributing. No description. I think you're missing like a trick there. There's probably a description in the README about there is, and I could just copy and paste that and put it up here. It would just be, so much better. And is there a link in here as well? Click to visit website. Again, missing a trick, not having the link up there as well. So let's just put that in. And don't forget, everyone, you can raise issues for these points. Get those green squares. Who needs green squares? I'll link. I'll let Nick share the link. I don't want to lose my clipboard.
I did.
There's Tom's. Okay, 3 minutes ago. There is Eddie's video. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. I think the person isn't on the live stream, so doesn't quite get the context here. So don't take offense to it, Tom. Okay. So first things first, let's have a look. Looks great. Some thoughts. Use the repo description. Use the repo plus link description. No, use the repo link plus description. Okay. Great that they're using releases. Great you are using releases. And then packages, might as well hide packages. So hide packages if not being used. What else have we got? Using environments, which is cool. Let's have a look. Development branch. Okay. Got one release. Let's have a look at releases. Or one tag. It's a pre-release. Okay, cool. 4 days ago. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Everyone, we're almost at 30 people watching. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And I promise you, it will not cost you a thing to give the video a thumbs up. But it will help me. Okay, I'm not sure what this file is.
That's invaluable.
Exactly. We're all here to help each other. Not sure what that is. I think that file probably needs to get deleted. Someone could submit a pull request to delete that file. Am I blocking this still? Let me move over here. Remove. Well, I'll just say I think. I think this file is not needed. Okay. What else have we got? Click to website. We did suggest moving that to the repo. They've got a screenshot, which is awesome. Great to have the screenshots in the README. What else have we got in people in the chat? Near Canada. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't think I've missed too much in the chat. Lots of screenshots. Screenshots are good. We all love screenshots. Did we say hide wiki? We didn't say hide wiki. Let's just check. There is the wiki's empty. If not using the wiki, suggest hiding. Okay. Alex, always dropping super chats. Should be concentrating on your exams, Alex. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can bring that up on the screen. Has the timer finished already?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Wow. Okay. We are having fun. Thank you, Alex. It's awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, thank you for leaving it up and leaving it muted. I really appreciate that. It helps support my chat. And if people who are new here are wondering why I keep looking up, it's because I keep looking up at the screen up there because that shows me what's on the live stream at the moment. So that's why I keep looking up. Okay, Eddie, let's wrap it up. Are they using GitHub Actions? They are using some GitHub Actions. What are they running? They're running, they run a build and they run tests. Nice. Okay, they could probably run a link command as well. Let me see. If I go to package JSON, this is another great way to add value to people's projects is have a look, and you can probably do the same for other languages. I'm going to use JavaScript as an example, but if you go to the package JSON and you have a look at the scripts, can I see the scripts? Where is it? Here we go. Anything here that kind of builds or tests a project you could run. So there isn't actually a link command, but they have got lint in the home directory. So there isn't, I don't think there is a link command here. I can't see it. But if we look here, there is an ESLint. So what you could do is add the link command to the package.json, and you could also then run that on a GitHub action. So suggest having a lint command in package.json and running this as a GitHub action. And we can say use GitHub action to create a release. Okay, I think we'll call it a day there on that one. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, next one. What have we got next? Refresh this. Anush. Okay, let's have a look. We've got GitHub profile, we've got a project, we've got a resume. What should we do? Everyone in the chat, let us know what you would like to do. Profile, project, or resume. So 8th of April, we're catching up, everyone. Let's actually raise 22nd of March.
Getting there.
Slowly, yeah. I still think we need to do that marathon live stream though. Time's up. Kunal, thank you. Completely blew the timer again. Can you all hear the sound of the timer though, by the way? When it gets to the last 30 seconds, do you hear the sound ramping up? We haven't done a resume to... Nick won't. I can't either. I'm hoping people on the live stream can. So let's have a look. Got resume suggested. We need some sort of voting system, I think. When we get the API up, I think that's another module that we can add. And just to give a shout out to Carl, who's doing so much awesome work on the API, really pushing that forward. Oh, Vincent says there's no sound. Interesting. Okay. There's no sound. Okay. We'll try the timer again in a moment, and hopefully you'll hear the sound. I'll crank it up a little bit more. Let's crank it up. Cool. Okay, so how are the numbers looking? Got 1 for profile, 1 for resume, 2 for resume, 2 for profile, 2. We need a deciding factor. I think as we haven't done a resume today, let's just do 1. So let's have a look. Hopefully it is nothing personal on it.
I'll look.
Okay, Nick will have a quick look before I bring it up.
I got a phone number and an email.
Email's fine. Phone number. What do you think? I think it should be okay. People hand out their phone numbers all the time. I don't.
It looks like it's live on their website. So
okay, so that's fine. Thanks for checking. Okay, Kunal, I've cranked up the sound of the timer, so hopefully people hear a bit more now, but not too much to overpower it. So let's have a look. Okay, let's put 4 minutes on the clock. Blue bar is going. Let me know when it gets down to like 45 seconds to 30 seconds how the sound should start climbing around the 30-second mark. Let's have a look. Okay, GitHub and LinkedIn, nice. Only suggestion here is, I think, again, it's probably my like OCD. LinkedIn isn't in color, but the GitHub is. So I just think be consistent. Whatever it is, be consistent. So I want to leave that. I think I'll leave that as a comment. Let me know what you all think as well. Let's have a look. Okay.
These links are clickable here, but if I print this, I don't know where to go find your project.
That's a good point as well. GitHub, let me write this one first. GitHub, LinkedIn, icons are not consistent. Suggest having both in color or grayscale. Oh. Can't spell gray, can't spell anything. You get what I mean. Okay, and then links is a good point. If the resume is printed, GitHub, LinkedIn links are not visible. It's a good point. Okay, so education at the top, then projects. Again, project links should probably be, I'm guessing they're open source projects, which is awesome, makes me really happy. But same again, I'll put that here as well. Project links too as well.
I do love that they list their open source work.
Yeah, I think that's great.
I feel like we need. I feel like I should see EddieHub on there, and I don't. And I'm kind of sad about that.
That is true, yes. I wonder if they have it on their LinkedIn. Some people add EddieHub to their LinkedIn. Did they add it to their LinkedIn? Let's have a look. No. Okay. Makes me sad. It's okay. I'm sure lots of people here have added it to their LinkedIn, and it'll make me happy. I mean, we can take a look. Pretty sure Karuna has added it. Let's we do a check. Put Karuna on the spot. I know Karuna is on Radio Edit at the moment. Let's have a look. Karuna. Here we go. Pretty sure Karuna has. No, Karuna hasn't. I thought you had. Oh no, someone has. I'm sure. Maybe Koalia. Someone has. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. Is it I? There we go. Last one I'll check. I promise. I'm pretty sure someone has. Nobody. Oh, there we go. Oh, volunteer experience. Yes, perfect. So it is there. Awesome. Power up sound. Okay. Has the timer finished already? 46 seconds. Wow. Okay. Yeah, these links as well, but I'm guessing these links are quite long links, I suppose, too. But I do like the open source projects. Great to see the open source projects on your resume. I mean, that's what I want to see. When I'm interviewing people, that's what I want to see, open source projects. Got open source work here at the end as well. Very cool. Maybe missing a link on this one as well. Can they put a link for that? Is there a link? Oh, is it one page? I think it looks good. It looks really clean. I think it looks good. Yeah. I think we gave some good suggestions, and they've got a good resume. I think that's really well done. What people... Karuna says involunteering. My bad, Karuna. Apologies. I'll give a fail sound for me. There we go. Oh, did anyone hear the countdown? Did the noise get louder? Let's have a look. I won't miss adding Eddie Hub on LinkedIn. Thank you so much, Karina. Awesome. Intense music of the timer. Yes, the music worked. Okay, cool. Tom, I've leave for now. See you in Discord or in some GitHub issues or PR discussions. Tom, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I'm sure we'll geek out with you soon. Okay, next one, I think. Let's go. I think that's pretty good. Perfect. Who have we got up next? Alec. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Right, should we get the timer ready? Timer's going. GitHub repo. Okay, notepads. Let's have a look. Whoa! 4.5k stars. That's impressive. That deserves a level up sound. That's pretty freaking cool. Very, very nice. Got loads of releases as well. Looking good. Really nice. Animated GIF, but really subtle, which I think is always good. Animated GIFs when they're subtle is really good. Nice. Mohammed, how to find open source projects to work on? Well, we're going through lots of open source projects, so do contribute to those ones. From the community in your network is a really good way to find them, but you can also go to the top, issues right at the top, and search the whole of GitHub for a specific language or for a certain label. So this is really good. I like this. Nice screenshot with the, I like the screenshot with the shadow. That's something I should probably do on my repos as well. That's quite a nice subtle, like it makes it pop that bit more. I really like that. Really, really good. This is like another proper project. Let's, they've got a roadmap as well. Project roadmap. Oh, you know me, I love my projects. Oh. And that's like from like over a year ago. So maybe they should remove that. That's one suggestion we can make. Project roadmap is an empty file. Well, not empty file. TBD, I should say. Is to be determined from, when was it? Was it May 2020? May 2020. Lots of people writing in the chat as well. I'm giving some suggestions on how to get involved in open source. Love that. All of you give your thoughts and opinions and feedback to each other's questions. It gives different perspectives, adds so much value. It helps you practice your communication, helps you stand out from the crowd. There's so many benefits. Do get involved in the conversation. And while you're at it, give the video a thumbs up. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so I think that needs fixing. There is a project board though. Oh, okay. Nice. There is a project board and there is a wiki, and the wiki isn't being used. They should probably remove the wiki. If wiki is not being used, suggest removing it. Wow, we've been going for an hour already. How time flies when you're having fun. Got different languages, really inclusive, really nice. Let's go have a look. Oh, screenshot. Let's go have a look at the Insights tab and see if we've missed anything. Let's have a look. Insights. Community. Green ticks. Full house all round. Wow. Any GitHub actions? Okay, they've got a couple of GitHub actions. Let's go have a look. What have we got? Workflows. They've got a main, which is this, okay. They've got their triggers. They've got some, ignores and so forth. That's fine. They've got a bit running on cron. And lots happening in this one file. Got CI, okay, so can they split this out? I'm just trying to see if I can get a suggestion. A lot of conditions, so all certain conditions. They've automated most of it, or all of it, which is really good. So are we like towards the end of the file yet? And then the CD, okay. Okay, I mean, nice. There's one commented out, it's published to the Windows Store, but that's fine. It's all looking good. We checked out releases. I wonder if they generate these releases. They haven't got a change log, have they? They have. I wonder if these are manually done or not. I'm not going to dig through too much because the timer... Has it finished already? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They've hidden packages, which is good. Oh, no, they haven't. It's down here. We need to hide packages. Okay. Suggest hiding packages if not used. The timer sounds cool. Vincent, thank you so much. Timer's up. How much did I overrun by? Was it like a few seconds, or did I overrun by like a few minutes? Shivam, awesome to have you here. I can't hear the timer. I'm on stage. Yeah, Karuna, you won't hear it on stage. That's why I think it's you get a better experience being on the YouTube channel unless you're going to kind of join us on stage and chat. So yeah. I don't think I've missed anything else. 11 seconds. Oh, I see the timer above. I was a bit late. Okay, I think that's looking really good. There's lots of stars on that project. Lots of contributors. 2 days ago was the last contribution, but it failed the build, and they still merged it. Interesting. Lots of issues. I haven't used labels. 19 labels, and yet they're not using them. Maybe these haven't been vetted yet, or we can make that as a suggestion. Suggest using issue labels. There we go. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look. Still on 4 pages. What have we got next? Okay, we have got another open source project. What we should probably do, what do you think, people on stage, Nick and Kewalia? What we should probably do is stop going through the list shortly and pick out some random from the chat. If people want their GitHub profiles or resume reviewed, they can share their usernames or project names, and we can go check it out. What do people think in the chat? Karuna, you can jump between the two, jump between the YouTube. If you want to come and chat, jump on stage. We're always happy to have you on stage. You do so many things. And on that note, everyone, there is a community call tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. That's 1:30 p.m. BST, where Karuna, Koalia, and a few other people have a public speaking weekly call where they practice public speaking on a Discord audio. So do go check that out. It is on the website. Let's have a look. Okay, so anyone in the chat want to share some projects? Should we jump? Are we going for an hour? What do you think? Should we jump to the audience projects? It's Friday. We are all a bit tired. It's probably been a long week for all. So let's have a look. No one in the audience wants to share their project? Yash has one. Yash, have we reviewed this before? Let me bring it up. I have a feeling we've reviewed this one before. Doesn't look familiar. Okay, let's give it a review. Let me close that list for the moment and let's have a look. Okay. Timer. Mustn't forget the timer. Where's the timer? Timer's going. Okay. Yash, thanks for sharing. Let's have a look. Okay, first impressions. Description, love that, and you got a link. Again, great. Goes to documentation. Awesome. Really, really like that. You got some topics. Again, first impression, really good. License, README. You got releases. That looks really professional. Suggest hiding the packages if you're not using it. You can hit the toggle. So if I go to one of my repos, you can hit this edit button, and then you can tick and untick things that you don't want. Actually, I'm not using packages on this, so I'll untick that. I'm probably not using environments either. So let me save that now. That's gone. What else have we got? Let's go to the Insights tab. Always a good place to start. Ticks all around. No pull request template, but that's not the end of the world. I think all the others are the more important one. You are using issues with labels. Yes. Wow. Level up sound effect. Definitely on that one. Very cool. And you've pinned some to the top as well. So if anyone wants to get into open source, there are a few good first issues here, which is great. Pull requests. Lots of closed pull requests. Epic. You're not using the wiki, I don't think. So you could hide the wiki. Everyone, don't forget, raise some issues on this on the repo. Get your green squares for today. You're using the project board, which looks good. Version 1 and version 2. Really nice. Looks very good, very professional. Really well done. You could probably close that if there's nothing left in the to-do. I would say close that. Again, just clean it up a little bit. Lots of badges. You probably don't need stars. You don't need issues because you've got like kind of the 10 up there and you've got the star number up there as well. You probably don't need those. Again, just so it doesn't go onto 2 lines. If you can keep the badges on 1 line, I think it'll just be a bit cleaner. So I would suggest maybe moving those. And same with the license. You've got the license on the right here as well. Key headings. So these going to link? They're going to link to certain pages, certain sections on this page, like contributing. But you probably don't need that anymore if anyone wants to raise another issue, because we do have, in the latest feature, we do have a table of contents by GitHub already. So actually, I think this could probably go and save you a bit more space. Also, you don't have to keep this up to date because these are generated from the headings already. Karuna heard the level up sound. Awesome. If you collect a coin sound as well. Versions releases. Okay, sounds good. Contributing, you got a contributing file, code of conduct. Yeah, it looks really good. I guess what I would like to see maybe a screenshot of what it is. So suffering from front end CSS library. Could you do a screenshot of an example or something? I think that would be useful. I think that would really help. But otherwise it looks really good. Nice work. You've got releases. Do you create those manually? Let me have a look. Probably create those manually. Let's see. What have you got running on GitHub Actions? Auto comment. Yes, you could create the releases automatically with GitHub Action. And what I would suggest is your commits to be using conventional commits. So therefore, you can then create the release, create the change log, and so forth. If you go to your releases, it's great that you've got these. And I guess you manually do it, so you have that automated. Make your life easier, really. But that looks really good. Really good. Awesome. Everyone is really shy in the chat today. I think everyone's tired. I know I'm tired. If we haven't got any more projects to look at, maybe we just do an hour stream today. We've been going for an hour, but I'm keen to do a little bit more. But if no one's going to suggest any projects, then ask me some questions. Let me know. I'm here to help as much as I can with you all. So anything I can do, help. 5 seconds. Did I finish early? I finished early. So I'm going to bring up our community organization. Let me share this. People do join our organization and add it to your profile. Therefore, people can discover you and people can discover us. It's like a two-way street. So many GitHub actions to add. Yes, Yash, do add them. And a lot of them are copy and paste actions. Like if we go to, I've got an example, EddieBot. I think we've got an example on here. I think Eddie says. Have I added them here yet? Yes, you've got labels action that will be literally copy and paste this, nothing else to change. Stalebot, again, just copy and paste this, and you can change the numbers as well if you want. If you want it to not be 60 days, be 30 days, to be more or less. Okay, Docker probably doesn't count for you, but the build step, again, you have to check. Just run linter, run tests, anything that you can, and a lot of it is just copy and paste. Do we not have a release one on this one? I thought we did. Yes, we do. It's part of the Docker one. So what we do, we run the tests, we push the Docker file to the registry, and then we create a change log, and then we create a release and deploy to Kubernetes for EddieBot. Okay. Everyone watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. And I promise you, it won't cost you a thing. Let me have a look at the chat. I think we can decrease the timer volume a bit as I couldn't hear you clearly at the end. Oh, did I make it a bit too loud? It's because everyone couldn't hear the timer. I cranked it up. It was still like minus 10 dB, which is like 10%, I think. But let me make it minus 20 dB. There we go. Hopefully it'll still be hearable. Let me know. Hearable? That's a word. Audible. Let's see. How do I join a community? There's no join option. If you go to the support repo and go to issues, create a new issue, and then you'll say invitation to the GitHub organization. Literally just create an issue and just hit submit. You can fill in more details if you want, but you don't have to. You can do that. Should be on our website. How's our website looking? Sarah did an update to the website today. So this is our website. So hopefully this has the information we need. If anything is missing, do raise an issue. So let me see. Sarah added public speaking every Saturday and put in, it's a bit bigger. Oh, am I clicking on the wrong window? Put in some names. There was an issue raised about giving shout outs to some names. Koalia, Kunal, ViViV, and Karuna. These are all clickable to your GitHub profiles. So as you can see, they go to your GitHub profiles. Yes. And we have our Discord call in a couple of weeks, I think. maybe in a week actually, so not long to go. And if you want to get your name up on here, we do have a discussions where you can give your thoughts, testimonials about the community, and we're probably going to cycle these, and we're going to add more. There we go. Here we go. If I go read more, here is the discussion. So if you want to give some thoughts and feedback, more than welcome to. There is a link to there. Okay. What else? Go back to the community organization. I see from the stats, more people are joining now. It's like awesome to have you all here.
We're wrapping up.
Yeah, as always, as we're wrapping up, more people join, and we end up going for longer because we just enjoy geeking out too much. Kunal says 12 green squares today, 7 more to go for 100. Okay, I'm not sure how that maths works. Or is it 100 total rather than just for today? How's mine doing? Did I see mine? I missed a day. What? Eddie.
Oops.
Fail.
Happens to all of us.
I got 3 today. I'm almost at 3,000. Almost catching up Nick with his like 11,000.
You'll get there.
Yeah, but the problem is, as you do more, like if I had some busy days, like if you look in September, I had 38, as it's a rolling 12-month window, as if you had any like big crazy days, they roll off. So yeah, it's hard to keep those going. Okay, what else have we got? 11 squares, nice, cool. Prathamesh, good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Loving all the tweets that you do from the live streams. You always kind of do a tweet, a screenshot, or great photo of your laptop in the dark, and you include some tips. So that's actually a good point for everyone watching. If you want to grow your social network on Twitter or LinkedIn, take a screenshot of this and share it on socials, and I'll like it. But if you want me or others in the community, and like the mods and so on, to reshare it, retweet it, then include a tip, like add a value. What was one or two of your key takeaways from the video or the live stream, etc. And then therefore it adds value to our network who didn't see the live stream, and then we'll reshare it and get you more publicity on your socials. Remember, it's always about adding value. Rohan, you're joining right at the end. Karina missed a day as well. Okay, good. It's not just me. Oh, for the Kunal, for the total 100. Okay, awesome. Nice number to have. Eddie, bot notifications are missing for open source. Yes, the new bot doesn't have that, so we might need to add that in. I don't know if people like that or not. I think a lot of people wanted to add it, but then they kind of got annoyed. I got the amount of DMs I got saying, I don't want the open source notifications anymore. So I don't know. I think maybe we'll leave that feature off for now. We'll just nudge them on live streams. We'll just have to do more live streams maybe. Or use a stand-up channel in Discord. If I bring Discord over. And we have got a stand-ups channel. So we need to, it's not used very much, but if we can use that more, then we can all kind of encourage each other, be accountable and encourage each other to do more open source that way. More that personal touch, I guess, as well. Mikey's right. Drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to get notified every time I go live and post a video. So, yes. Oh, actually, shout out to Kewalia. Kewalia is actually on Radio Eddie now, but shout out, Kewalia has kept on nudging me to do a video on dot files. So, I have done the video. I recorded it on Thursday, which was yesterday. My video editor, Alona, has been doing amazing work today and edited it. So I haven't watched the edit yet. As always, it's always going to be amazing, but there might be some tweaks as I watch it back. I think, oh, I missed that step. I need to add a bit more in or something like that. So next Wednesday, Kawalia, your wish comes true. We will have a video on dot files. I didn't do a massive deep dive because it was already the video was already growing quite quickly. So I thought I'd do a light touch at the beginning. And if people want to see more, then I can go do a part 2 and go into more details. Awesome. Okay. It's crazy. I don't know why my stats go up when I'm ending the live stream. But awesome to have you all here. Any questions from anyone in the chat for me, or for Nick, or for anyone else in the community? Remember, collaboration first, code second. And collaboration is hard. It's not easy because it involves communication, and communication is difficult because we've got different time zones, we've got different languages. We all have our good and bad days and so forth. That's why it's really important to practice this and to do it publicly on Discord or publicly on GitHub, because then your future employer, your current colleagues, etc., can see how awesome you are, and that's how you can, get the job, as I always say, get the job, money and clients or whatever you want that you deserve by having that publicly. Definitely. Okay, let me move this over here. Mohammed says, raise the issue, let me in the community. It'll be automated. So if I go to issues, if you raised it, it's probably closed already and the bot has done 2 minutes ago. Here we go. I think this is you. Is this you? Let us know. But yeah, the bot's already sent you an invitation. I always love positive feedback. So thank you so much. That is always very well appreciated. Did you choose your top 3 mistakes for tomorrow's call? I have too many mistakes. Let me drop my GitHub link. Let me get some followers as well. People want to follow me on GitHub. There's my GitHub link. Top 3 mistakes. I have so many. Should I say them now, or is that kind of maybe giving it away? Actually, what were the top 3 mistakes? I have so many, but top 3 mistakes in my entire career. 1, not starting open source sooner. But remember, in my defense, there was no GitHub, there was no Git back then. And 2, not starting on YouTube sooner as well. I thought about it for ages. I thought I needed all this kit to get started, and that's my biggest regret. I learned so much just by getting started. I grew my network, I got more job offers, and I realized I didn't need all this kit, and actually I don't use all of it as well. And now that I'm going to Digital Nomad, in 3 weeks, we're moving to Portugal, I'm going to leave half my kit here. So it's kind of, yeah, I wish I just started sooner. Just always start and think little and often. You'll hear me say that all the time. Prathamesh, 20K soon, really close. Yes, really, really close to 20K. We're going to have a 20K party, and I'd love for everyone's feedback and ideas on what to do for that and what giveaways and so forth. So I don't know. I've got an idea that it might be a bit kind of crazy, but I could lay out all the swag I've got over the years and take a picture and maybe put like a number by them, like in Photoshop, and then give away all the swag before I leave for Portugal in 3 weeks. But that'd be a lot of like admin for me to box everything, post it, and all the rest. But I'm not taking the swag with me. I'm taking some with me, but not all of it. So my thinking is maybe give some of it away. Because I got some GitHub t-shirts that are too big for me and all the rest, or too small for me. And I just thought, give them away. But I haven't got them in various sizes, so you might receive something and it might not fit you either. So I could maybe on the picture that I take, maybe put a bit of information like what size it is, and then people can then pick what they want. Have to have a think and see how that works. Let's make it happen. Yes, with all of your help, we can make it happen. So thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone's support. I wouldn't be here without all of you, so thank you so much. Started contributing and building my GitHub profile. Already got job interview. Yes, that's awesome. Based on my GitHub activity, really appreciate it. Emmanuel, that is awesome. Like that has made my day. Let's see, where is it? Can you, Emmanuel? Let's do one more thing. I'm hiding behind here. Let's do one more thing. What you could do is you could put that as a testimonial. And then we can put it on our website and link to your GitHub profile so you can get more views on your GitHub profile as well. So on the website, on the Eddie Hub website, there is a link down here under testimonials where it takes you to the discussion. So if you go and raise another thread on the discussion, we will eventually get you added to the website. But that's an awesome one to put on the website to show everyone that open source and GitHub activity is really, really important. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much. I'm going to even screenshot that. Actually, can someone screenshot that and share it on Twitter and tag me? I'm going to retweet that. That's freaking epic. If you're not, I will do it. But yeah, really, really awesome. Kunal says, can I make a video on Kubernetes beginner's guide? I think I have one already. Pretty sure I do. Let me see. I think I did one. I did a live stream with Sid, who's got a great channel, but I'm pretty sure I did a video, Kubernetes. That was the live stream. I'm sure I did a video. Yeah, here we go. Here's the video. I'll share it in the chat. That was using DigitalOcean's Kubernetes, but still it works the same way.
Can you win?
Let me share that in the chat. Done, taking a screenshot. And Emmanuel says, will do. Epic. This is what I talk about: collaboration and bringing everyone up. I'm here to try and help all of you, and you're here to help me as well. So I really appreciate it. Definitely a two-way street. Perfect. But I could do more Kubernetes if you wish. I do actually need to do an API where we need to expose like a HTTP route to the Kubernetes cluster rather than just a Discord bot. So I might get Sid on my live stream to do that with me. That reminds me, I'll probably ping Sid and say, can you join me for a live stream and help out with that, which is pretty cool. If you want to see where I've done the work on the Kubernetes, it is in my profile under a repo called Stargate. And Stargate is what we're using to store our data. It's a serverless database, NoSQL database. Do go check it out. There is a link here, which actually I might share it in the chat because it helps my stats as well. So do sign up for that. It's free. You get like 40 gigs of storage and like, I don't know, 4 million writes and like 30 million reads or something. Free sign up. So do have a sign up to that. But what I wanted to show you is if you look at my GitHub Actions, I have got the Kubernetes deployment as well here. So you can copy and paste a lot of this. You just need to add a kube config in your repo secrets. Sorry, Nick, were you going to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think we haven't got any more questions. I think that is it. I think a good place to end, and it's early morning for Nick.
Yes.
Well, it's not early morning, but it's probably lunchtime for Nick. And Nick got some work.
10:15.
Sorry, what time is it?
10:15.
Okay, time for kind of another coffee probably, and then you to get into your work. So everyone, thank Nick for helping us organize Radio Eddy, and say hi to each other again, or say bye to each other in the chat. I'm just going to share Nick's GitHub. Don't know why my page isn't loading. 226. Let's get to 230 followers before the live stream ends. And there's a bit of delay for those numbers though, so we won't see them now. But do follow Nick on GitHub and see the awesome work that Nick is doing, especially with BeckerBot. Really, really awesome. Great work. Thank you all so much for joining. Have a great weekend. Don't forget you've got our public speaking practice chat tomorrow with the community. I'm going to try and stop in and say hey, but the community are doing an awesome work organizing that every week. And remember, they're not there to pull you down, they're there to lift you up. So do go help each other, and just by being there and listening, it really supports the community. And to give an awesome example, Karuna back in January, and Karuna, if you're here, correct me if I'm wrong, but back in January, Karuna didn't speak on audio calls in January, and as of last month, I think, April, Karuna is now doing live streams on YouTube, creating YouTube videos, moderating audio calls for the community. So within a few months has gone from not speaking on audio to doing all those crazy things. And you all can too. And that's what I want for all of you, because it really will complement your open source contributions, being able to talk about them and share them and speak at events. So that's great. Oh, Karuna is here. So Karuna, hopefully I got the dates and story kind of right. But if I didn't, please jump on Radio Eddy and correct me, or write it in the chat as well. Awesome. Okay, I wanted to bring some other comments up on the screen, but I've missed those in the chat, so my apologies, everyone. We will geek out again soon. Have a great weekend, and remember, open source a day or green square a day keeps Eddie away. You don't want me chasing you, right? Everyone, thank you all again for joining, and we will geek out soon. Bye.
Take care, everyone.